Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild, and before we continue to do something with the airlocks, I know that some of you might already be completely fed up with me with me doing airtight airlocks and all that stuff. I will have to continue back to that again one more time, maybe a second time. I don't know. I'm not sure, but for some reason in my head, I'm at the moment trying to figure that out. And some of you had some suggestions for that, and I want to try that out. Two of you had some things to say about that. And for example, Alex Hudson said, to prevent the station from completely losing its alignment and all that stuff, maybe spawn in an asteroid and just basically anchor it to an asteroid. Then it should be completely safe. That is true. And he said he even had a story I could, don't know, use to maybe get around feeling bad about spawning in an asteroid. Maybe something like I could bring an asteroid into orbit and all that stuff. But I don't want to spawn something in. That's I don't feel too right about that. And so maybe that's not a thing I want to do. Good idea, but maybe we should definitely solve the problem in a different way. Dirk M, aka Nova Charlie, that's at least it's Dirk quotation marks Nova Charlie M, had some good information about corner blocks, maybe to putting the merge blocks into the corners. That should help. He also used the triangle blocks, because I had someone say, oh no, I don't get the name anymore, say that the corner blocks will not be airtight. And as far as I see it, or the stuff I saw, they are airtight. So we will have to test that, but we will do that with ships, because ships are better in my opinion. So I can use two ships and use airlocks there to dock them together. I don't want to do that with the station again, in my fear of having the station move out of alignment, and I wouldn't really like that. So the range, I have set the range down, but someone repaired the stuff, it seems, because maximum required input 4.86 gigawatts. That's not possible here. I don't have that much power in this ship. So it should be not picking up stone. I hope it's not doing that. Uranium, no stone. Okay, that's a good thing. So I want to have some ice. I need that for all the oxygen experiments. So let me grab some ice, and then I will go back and start building on a second chip I can use to make some experiments with the airtight docking there. I will leave this ship here for now and not dock it, although I brought some more stuff. Let us take a look just to see. This thing is really amazing. Iron ore, a lot of it, a lot of ice, some nickel, some silicon ore. The beam drill is so crazy, but it takes a lot of energy to work with. Let me go in and undock this. We will use this ship as one of the parts that we want to use for docking tests. And we will use a second... Oh, did I ram something? No. And we will build a small second one, also with some of the commodities we have in here. I will also build, I would say, Let us go just for this side here to have basically a... No, we should be maybe a bit more considerate and go a bit back to have a bit more space so we can still use this to dock into that part there. Okay. What the things we mainly had for this is we want to know if it is okay to have some diagonal parts in there. So the main thing I want to know is, can I use the diagonal parts, the slopes, as parts that don't merge together with the station, with the other ship? Because we had some different things said about that. Next thing is, are the merge blocks in the corner? Normal display. Are the merge blocks in the corner better? And are they airtight? As far as I know, the last time they were not airtight, so we couldn't use them on the sides, but I had them here at that point. So is this, for example, airtight if I do it that way? Some people also had suggestions to work with maybe airtight hangar doors and all that stuff, and that's also a good idea. I thought about that. Maybe use airtight hangar doors to close in the. So let's we could use a normal connection like this. Maybe connect the ships that way together, and then maybe use airtight hangar doors. Problem would be it is again two different grids, so I think this wouldn't work. So airtight hangar doors for this could work with merge blocks, have them merge into one grid, and then have some airtight hangar doors close the gaps between the ships. So this is what I need. I will put in a door, a normal door, or should I not put in a door? Let me open this up, and the door, the air will just escape. Everything's fine. We have some more ice that we can play around with here. Okay, this is not airtight. Now we need a second ship. We'll just start it over here. Yeah, give me some normal blocks. And then let us go with a reactor. And I need maybe first the repair beacon, to just have a repair beacon sitting here. Is that might work. It sometimes the nanites react to that. See, it's not finished, but they react to that and say, okay, this is a repair beacon. We will just finish the repair beacon. Okay, that's a good thing. So I don't need all the big bulky stuff in my backpack. Let us make a small ring for the docking part. So this will be the docking part. Let us go and put down a gyro just here. I'm always going for some solar panels just to have some power on here. Maybe not these. It doesn't need to be beautiful. What am I doing here? I'm going, oh, then maybe we should go more for this. That looks a bit nicer, maybe. No. Ooh, 4. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Let me just go for these. That should work out too. Okay, I think I will do some more work on this, and I will come back when I have this finished, I would say. Okay, the second test ship is built too. They look not beautiful, but I will keep them because if we in the future have more ships or need for more ships to be built to test stuff, we can do that now. One thing I want to do here is remove this thing because it will be in the way. So, these two test craft will, I think, again, in the future, we will use them to, don't know, determine if something is airtight or if we have, don't know, a concept on our hand that we can use for, I don't know, later ships. Let me go and try to dock these together so we get basically immediate results. Let us take a look. I hope I don't crash anything. That would be the worst now. And I hope the merge blocks don't do crazy stuff now. I know that the magnetic forces of them are, sometimes they are too, see that? This is crazy. Okay, now we have one ship. And if we are right about it, this should be airtight. Let us take a look if it is. It is! That's amazing. Okay, now question is this easy to, yeah, easy to undock and then hopefully easy to get back into? I called the merge blocks T1. These are the merge blocks of this ship. Nice! This worked out really, really nice. Problem could be naming. I will have to see if, don't know, let us just test it. If the ships go back to their names. We had the problem with the stations, I think. Okay, this is test 1. And we'll just use this. And this is test 2. We will dock that again and then see what happens. Sometimes the game now goes all wonky on me. It could be the ship in the shipyard. I might have to see if it is that thing that produces a lot of lag. Otherwise, we will have to go and build a shipyard somewhere else and then move the ship over there. This is test 2. So for ships, we already see this works out brilliantly, at least when it comes to docking, undocking, getting away, and having an airtight connection. So that is good. But when it comes to ships, we normally, they don't need to be positioned completely right and all that stuff. So let me turn that back on. Maybe we have to turn on the merge blocks again. And then... okay. It immediately gripped that thing. Okay, merged together. Now we have them as one ship. Let us go and take a look. There was a bit of a blowout. It is airtight. This is still airtight too. That's a good thing. Okay, now let us again undock. And then see if it changed the name. It did. So that's one thing. Maybe one of you has the knowledge if don't know what it takes to get the name back. Can we use beacons or something like that? What is with this? See, this is still test 2. Why did it rename this one, but not this one? Is there a reason? Does someone know? Maybe it's the other way around. If we dock this ship here, let us test that. If we dock this ship now to I need to turn the merge blocks back on. Let me do that. This is so weird now. Let's here take a look at this. I was silent while I was doing this, but this one stayed test 2, and I was over to the other side of the ship, and it is also test 2. So why did it rename the other ship and not this one? Is this something about size? Having more, don't know, is it ranking them by size? I will just undock this now. Okay, this is 86,000, nearly 87,000 kilograms. This is 72. It could be a size thing? Or is it amount of... I don't know. The ships don't have the same amount of blocks, but they at least are. There's no remote controls in here, no beacons or something like that. So why is this still... I will test that again. Let me do that. This is test 1. Again, and we will go to the other side just to be completely fair. Because this this could be useful information in the future. Let us now dock these again together. Now the ships are test 2. We undock it. We can turn these back on. And let's see if this has renamed again. This is a thing, if that happens, yeah, it did. This is a thing I don't understand. Maybe it's a size issue, so this one is smaller than this, so maybe this one takes over, and I don't know. But we know now that this would work, and if we could make it in a way where ships have both of these, so we could make it so that this docking port is a bit elongated, and then maybe have the connectors on the top, or the merge blocks on the top. We could try it if we could have a universal dock that fits into the station docks, but also would fit for normal ship docks. We could try that if that's a thing. So have maybe a similar configuration. So we could bring the connectors up 1 block, maybe to here, or the merge blocks up 1 here, and have the connectors down here. That would also give us the possibility to have connector connections, maybe to load or unload things. not sure. That could also work. That's a possibility for the future. Have them down here. Have two connections to the back, with sorters. One sorter to one side, one sorter to the other side, so that things can pass through on the one side and other things can't, and all that stuff. Then maybe have, yeah, some merge blocks up here, because then we could not have merge blocks, for example, here. And for ships, they could have the connectors and also have the merge blocks, so ships could merge together. And for the station, it is just the connector connection with the force fields. This could also be a thing, because stations are normally a bit bigger than ships, and you don't want to have crazy big contraptions like this on the side of a ship. Maybe that's an idea. We can test that in future episodes when we build new big ships or something like that. First, I want to go more with this one. I tend to wait now. I have the feeling I shouldn't. I will work more on this, but I kind of have the feeling I want to wait. I don't know if I told you that. I did. Reddit. Modder building back side of this thing, and I kind of have the feeling I should wait until it's done, so I don't have to open it up again and then change everything here. I don't know, but I will work more on this, on the Tachi, aka Rocinante, and I think I'm done with docking now for a bit. I hope you agree with me there. If you want more docking, then let me know, and we will test out a bit more. Maybe in the meantime I will see and do something with this. Hopefully I can make it smaller or whatsoever. Good people, I think that's all for today. Enough docking for now. Next time we will go back into other projects, maybe build a bit more on the station or more on the ship. I have also other things I need to do. I want to bring back the mobile home from Mars. Leave some more connections there, so we can get in contact with the rover on the Mars and all that stuff. But the mobile home needs remodeling or complete rebuilding, and I think I want to do that here instead of doing it in Mars orbit. We will see if that works out. Good people, I think that's all for today. I hope you liked the episode. If you did, then please leave a like on it. Don't know, if you're new here, consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next episode. See ya, guys.